Yeah, so I'm up here on the roof trying to do this cupola, and I got this problem where I need to make these all match up. So I've made this weird kind of shape to fit it in there, so to speak. Hopefully that'll be good enough. How you doing, guys? Chad here. Welcome to another episode of Chronicles of a Farm Stay Startup here at the Hidden Spring Farm. Isn't this design pretty cool to look at, guys? That's what I'll be looking at from the inside of this monster coop. But anyways, guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 4th episode of this chicken house build. You just saw me screwing on a bunch of lag bolts up there at the top of the trusses there on the second tier, and I like to use some lag bolts there rather than just screws because, you know, I need to get up there and stand up there. It needs to be strong for a big guy like me. It's a little bit breezy. It's been really humid here lately, which the humidity just takes the energy rate out of you. But today it's nice. I want to get a lot of work done today, so let's go. What I'm hoping to do today is put some plywood, well, I'm using OSB because it's cheaper. Put some OSB on top of the roof and figure out what kind of a little design I'm gonna install for the cupola. For those of you who don't know what a cupola is, or cupola, I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know it's called a cupola. Anyways, it's the little miniature tower thing that's right in the top, and I think it'll look pretty cool. I'm going to put a little light in there as we get closer to finishing, so it'll look really good from a distance. I'm just going to have a couple of windows in there. I think it's going to look really good. It's going to really cap off the top of this coop. Thanks for tuning into the episode, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you're finding this chicken house build as interesting as I am. It's very challenging to build with all these angles, but it's going to be awesome. This is going to have 7 coops and 7 runs with the option of having 8 runs, and I'll have the option of having 7 individual runs and coops, or 1 coop and 1 run. That's going to be cool. If you don't understand what I mean, each corner of each 8, well, there's 8 sides, but 7 sides, because 1 side is the entrance for me to get in. I'm going to put a little door in there so I can open it up, and then the chickens can pass freely around the whole circle. That's going to be so awesome. A lot of space for the chickens, and I need it because we have a good amount of chickens in the barn, and I need to get them into this house quick. So let me get to it. And if you're super interested, don't forget to click that subscribe. Don't forget to pound that like and share it with your friends. Tell them, help me grow my channel. Spread the word that this weirdo up in Ontario, Canada is building the most unique, one-of-a-kind chicken house you've ever seen on YouTube. I think, anyway. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think. Anyways, let me get to it, guys. Let's go. Just in case anybody's wondering why I decided to use asphalt shingles, really, it's just a personal choice. There's nothing better. It's not better to use shingles. It's not better to use tin roof. But doing this kind of a octagonal roof, there's a lot of wastage, a lot, because you have to make all these cuts. And if I was up here alone, by myself, trying to maneuver a sheet of tin and then figuring out how to cut it on an angle, I wouldn't even be able to use tin snips because of the corrugations, eh? You'd have to then use a grinder, and you'd be balancing up here with a grinder, and I just said, nah, I want it black anyway. I want the accent color to be black of this thing. So I decided to go with shingles. It's easier to bring it up here to the top, and I like the look. Just in case anybody was thinking, what's this guy doing? Shingles are more expensive. So guys, I'm going to be working on the cupola now. Cupola. Cupola? I don't know. I'm Canadian. What do you want from me? Anyways, the cupola is something that looks like a little miniature bell tower right on top. And that crowns the apex of the roof. And of course, I complicated things by making my chicken house octagonal. So each side has to be 22.5 degrees. These two pieces are going to make up a corner, and it's going to be like this. Now that's going to be an exterior corner. This is pressure treated wood, and the cupola is going to have 3-foot walls plus a roof. What I'm going to do is run a bead of silicone all across here so that I can get a nice close seal. So in case it's raining and any water is dripping down here, it's not going to seep through. Hey guys, so I'm up on top of the second tiered roof. You can see the beautiful view. Anyways, just wanted to show you what I was doing up here. This is the top of the center column, and I installed this with the 22.5 degree angle all the way around. Pretty even and level. And these are those uprights that I was just putting together, and I'm just screwing it at the bottom here. So basically, it's a little bit wonky. It moves a little bit because I just have 4 screws holding it in. But I'm going to end up putting some lag bolts in there to make it strong. And once I get the roof trusses on, it'll be a lot stronger. It won't wobble anymore because the roof holds it all together. So I got 3 of these sides done. I'm just going to have 5 more sides to do. And then I can work on the bottom frame and the top frame. And then I can work on the roof pitch. Got to see what kind of a roof pitch I want for this cupola. I'd say it's looking pretty good. Super strong, it ain't moving. So all I gotta do now is put some plywood on top of this, and then I can start shingling this part. And then the next step after that is from the inside, I'm gonna put the opaque windows that I have. Yeah. I'm just working on trying to get these little fascia boards that I made. I had to rip down the wood to 3 inches, and that's gonna go on the front of the trusses here. I'm up here on the roof and I'm working on the roof section of this cupola, and I'm just using the shards of wood that I have left over, which is pretty good. It's saving wood. You know, these cutoffs from when I did the roof that I'm standing on, I got all these cutoffs and I can use those. That's awesome. I got 3 sides done, 5 more sides left to do. So I pretty much have this cupola roof done. The cupola is done. What I have to work on next, really guys, is these windows, but I have to do that from the inside. And then after I screw those windows on, then I'm gonna put like a bead of clear silicone caulking around to seal up the window. Then I need to finish the edge here, this flashing section around the cupola. For the purpose of the upper windows, guys, I'm using this plastic corrugated, it's called Coroplast, and it's a lot cheaper than plexiglass. So I'm going to use this first. Maybe in the long run I'll end up putting plexiglass up there in the cupola, but for now I'm going to use this because this was only like $30. If you get a big sheet of plexiglass like this, it's like $200. It's a big difference. So I'm up here working on this cupola and I got all these windows in. All I have to do now is put a bead of silicone all around the joints to seal it up so that no water will get in when it rains. And then this is pretty much done. All I have to do is finish the flashing down here. Okay guys, I'm all done up here. This cupola is 100%, no, I'm sorry, 99% done, because I want to get something fancy for the very top, you know, like a weather vane type thing, but not really a weather vane. I was thinking maybe like a big metal rooster or something like that, or a big chicken. That'd be kind of fun. But this 99% done. This roof is all done. It's beautiful. I got all the caps on for the joints, and I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I hope you guys are as interested as I am in building this. And so next episode, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have to finish building this first level roof. That means a little bit more plywood or OSB, and then get all the shingling done. And then it's starting in on the coops after that. But this roof is kind of a big job. That's probably gonna take me several weeks. And it's big, pretty big. Look how big this sucker is. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate all the support, guys. And stay tuned for the next episode, and it'll be up probably in a few more weeks. But you guys take care, okay?